right, so I'm in the Infiniti Q50 and I'm about to take this for a test drive out on the mean streets of Chirac, also known as Chicago. So I'm just gonna cruise on out of this right here, take this for a spin to see what this thing has to offer. So I'm gonna just slightly tap on the gas. Whoa, this thing has some pickup. Holy smoke. So I'm just gonna take it down the street to see what else it has. Pick up from start to the speed limit, whatever it is. I don't go past the speed limit. Watch out for this truck. So I'm gonna roll up the window. I don't know what's going on right here, but I'm about to go under the underpass, go through the underpass. And as you can see right here, I'm like just stopped right here, just looking around, looking at the vehicle. It's nice and clean on the inside, as you can see. A little bit of space in the back, not a lot of leg room. All leather interior finish right here. A little, looks like a little cockpit that I'm in right here. You see right here, it has all the information right here. It's a touch screen, no phones connected. It has a touch screen, everything going on right here. It's pretty cool. Let me go, how do I go back? So there's a lot of things. Phone information, settings, Infiniti drive mode selector, whatever that is. I'm gonna figure that out a little bit later. Just press the gas. This thing has pickup like none other. It's kind of scary. I'm like, oh man, I hope I'll be able to stop soon enough. But I'm just gonna cruise around here, cruise down the street. I'm going through Navy Pier. I'm just go around the block really quick to see what this is all about. So I'm just gonna go through Navy Pier, just gonna go straight to see what's going on. See if this person will let me through. Absolutely. All right, so I'm just gonna cruise on through one way, just cruise around and see what the turning is like in this. Very smooth. All right, so I just turned the corner right there and it was like almost effortlessly, like I wasn't even driving. Couldn't feel it at all. Like if I had my eyes closed, I wouldn't know that I was turning if I were sitting in the passenger seat. Very smooth handles, really well. Somebody's opening the car, pressing the brakes. The brakes are very kind of gradual, not super responsive. Let's see how it is at faster speed. All right, so that wasn't it wasn't very responsive on there. I don't know if it's just like something that, you know, they built in here to make it like seem like it's a little easy, but we'll see. I'm gonna go to faster speed and try to press the brakes and to see how responsive it is. So I'm coming up to an intersection right here, gonna make a turn signal, and I'm gonna press the gas a little bit. This thing has quite the power. If you need to get out of a situation quickly, this might be the vehicle that you go to. I mean, it's a little surprising. I was looking at the Infiniti, the Q50, and I wasn't thinking that it would have this much power, because it kind of looks like just an ordinary car, but it has some pickups. I'm gonna scoot the seat back a little bit for my legs. Wow, it goes back pretty far. Not leaving a lot of room in the back for passengers, but you know what? I don't have any passengers, so that's not really my concern right now. So I'm gonna adjust the steering wheel. I'm gonna press this gas to, whoa, it feels like I'm in a rocket. Wow, this thing has a lot of pick up. This is something I would write home about, like, you know, saying like everybody, yes, this car has some serious pickup. Let this vehicle know that I'm right here so he doesn't try to go out. Wow, this has some serious pickup. Hey, this is a fun car to drive if you're trying to like go from, you know, a slow speed to a faster speed rapidly. A lot of power. I'm really surprised by it. I'm gonna go ahead and make a left right here, cruise around the block a little bit more. But like so far, I kind of like it. I'm mostly impressed with this vehicle with the pickup that it has. The amount of power this has in such a small vehicle is very impressive. I like the leather interior of this vehicle. It's pretty nice. Nice and sleek. Feels like I'm in the cockpit right here. The controls right here. A lot of controls. It's going to take some time for me to go through it and understand what all that's about. But it's pretty cool. This lady's going to let me go. Thanks, lady. I'm just going to cruise on down here. But yeah, this is quite impressive. There's this touch screen right here. There's a touch screen, and here's a monitor screen up here. That's not touch, I don't think. Oh yeah, it is. So there's 2 touch screens on here, which is pretty impressive. 2 touch screens going on. And the air conditioning heater right there. The controls are on the side. This is kind of unique. Little door right here for hiding a little bit of things in here. Pretty sweet. Besides the center console, everything else seems pretty much standard as to what the trend is going for vehicles as far as controls. You have your cruise control on the steering wheel. You can control the audio right here. One thing that I don't see here is manual shifting on the steering wheel. Is actually right here on the shifter stick in the middle console, which is kind of you know, kind of traditional. Like if you notice, like a lot of newer vehicles actually have the shifter paddles near the steering wheel. So that's a little bit different. So I'm just gonna, let's see, test the brakes out really quick. Yeah, they're kind of gradual. I'm kind of afraid of this. The braking on here, it's okay. I'm kind of scared to see what this would be like if the brake drums are wet. I have to wait for these people across the street. They're going a little bit slow. Just let them go. All right. Good thing I saw them. I wasn't sure what they were doing, but it's all good. I'm gonna cruise around the street. But like I was saying, I'm kind of afraid if this vehicle, if the brake drums are wet, what's going to happen? Would I be able to stop efficiently? So that's a concern that I'm having with this vehicle right here. Let's see how this goes over a speed bump. Very smooth. This vehicle absorbs a lot of the shock, which is great. It absorbs a lot of the shock going over the rear, so that's pretty great. Let me see if I'm gonna try to speed up. It stops okay. I'm still kind of afraid though. But I'm gonna do another test drive of this. That was just a quick test drive of me test driving this vehicle right here. I'm gonna do another test drive eventually and let you know how it goes. All right, thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned for part 2. I'm gonna give another test drive of this. Thanks a lot.